Hi guys, happy Sunday, Kyung here, and I thought we'd get on and first of all, I need to fix this because I don't like it. And then I thought we'd make some notebooks to go inside our belly bands on in each signature, yeah. And I thought that would be like a quick, easy little, I just cut out some craft paper just to size and folded them. And so we'll put those aside for now, and I want to fix this and make it look better because first of all it's plain, second of all I don't think it looks like a train track. I think it looks more like a film strip because of the vellum. So I'm gonna, first of all we're gonna do something with the background, right, because the background is very plain. And this came from my kit, my train kit. So they're like tickets or something, I don't know. I'm gonna like just maybe collage some on here and there. Maybe we'll use a little bit of coffee dyed paper as well. Let's grab our glue stick and our book. Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to get on and fix up this page so that we could move along with the journal. I'm kind of behind on it, and it's a little bit of a, I'm loving it, but it's taking a long time, right? It's taking its time on figuring out what it wants to be and all that, all that stuff. So anyway, so I'm making dinner last night, right? I was making dinner last night. I was making pork chops. So I make pork chops and rice with like a cream and mushroom soup. And my husband doesn't like mushrooms. He won't eat them. He won't eat anything with mushrooms in them, which is not a big deal. So I don't make it often, but it's one of my favorite dinners. So when I do make it, I always will put a pork chop aside and I make him his separate, right? So this time I oven roasted his pork chop with like some everything seasoning and stuff. And it smelled so good and looked so good. And wouldn't you know it, I turned my back for 2 seconds. I didn't even leave the room. I just turned around and bam, Holly, my dog, snatched it. She snatched it. I was so upset. And then he felt all bad, you know. And I was like, why do you feel? He was like, because the dog got what you made, you know, what you spent your time cooking. I was like, you're the one that doesn't get dinner. I don't remember. I think he ate a bowl of cereal or something. Yeah, I couldn't believe the way she just got it. She just got it. She snatched it. I couldn't believe it. I was aghast, to say the least. Dum-da-dum. Yeah, we'll put just a little bit of decoration on the back of this page, and I think that that will look much better than just the brown, right? I mean, it was so plain. Like, let's play with some washi tape. I have a bunch of it. Let's see, we have this writing. This is cool. This will go. Let's put a little bit of this on there. Let's rip it. Come on. Okay. What is that got stuck on like a little piece of thread from something. There, what about that? I like that. That looks good. I think so. We'll put another piece on the other side. And then that'll be good for the background. And then we'll deal with this train track, right? Figure out what its deal is. Okay. That's fine. That looks good. I'm not unhappy with it. Especially, once we get a notebook in there and everything, it'll look great. So, and we're not going to be able to see through this. So I'm just going to use this Beacon all-purpose tacky glue, and then I have these, and I don't think I'm going to use this one because they're too heavy. But these are used for, they're used for miniature train stuff, right? So when you build like the terrain around your train tracks, that's what these are. So they're for crafting. I didn't pull them out of my yard, although I think that would probably work just fine. Okay, we're going to put like, oh, come on, like a good layer of this glue. Right, because we want it to stick. We want our, we're going to use this like glitter. Right, we're going to use this like sand stuff like glitter. And these may be a little big. We'll use this as well, the finer stuff. And this will really make it look much more like train tracks. And we'll give a really cool kind of textile element to it. Wow. The problem with this bottle is it doesn't want to squeeze. So you kind of gotta. Okay. We can always go in with like a Q-tip or something and clean it up afterwards, right? Or a brush. I'll probably use a brush. Like you would with like embossing, you get like glitter stuck to the areas you don't want, you just brush it off. Okay, 2 more. Just fill it with glue. Come on. I like this glue, but I'm thinking I might have to put it in a new bottle because this bottle, man, it's giving me a workout, I'll say that. Okay. There we go. We have glue in all our little compartments. Let's grab. This is fine. Oh, this is what we painted on. Oh yeah, look at that. There is a little dude there. There's a little dude there. That's crazy. Awesome. I think, who was it? Tommy that pointed that out? It might have been Tommy that pointed that out. Okay, so we're gonna take our big ones first. And I'm gonna sprinkle them on there. So the good thing about this stuff is because it's for crafting, it's light. It's a lot lighter than like if you were to use real sand. Okay, we're going to cover the whole thing, right? And then we're going to kind of tap it down gently with our finger so that it goes into the glue. Okay, I'm going to let it sit for just a minute. All right. Let's see. Just gonna knock it like that. Ta-da! Look at that. Now that looks like a proper train track. It's a little bumpy, but that's okay. It's not bad. And that's just because our vellum is it's starting to ripple because of the glue. But that's okay. Once it fully dries, it'll flatten back out. All will be good. And I'm so much happier with that than what it was before. Okay, so we're going to put that aside and I will clean this up. So next line of business are notebooks. While we're waiting for our train track to dry, And I want to use what the book pages that Jen sent me. So Jen sent me these book pages, and I love them. And so we're going to find some that will be suitable for the covers of our notebooks, right? I love these. These are nice. I like this one. It's barely will fit. All right, a lot of them are very portrait. Oh, here's this one. Oh, this one will work great. The front. Okay, well, that's a maybe. I'll put that one aside. Let's see. There's this one with the big one. Dixieland. We'll use this one definitely. Do we want more of the great or the top? I think the top. The top is cool. Okay, we're gonna mark where the image that we want is. Okay, so there's that page. We need 2 more. Let's see. Ooh, I like that one. Let's definitely do that one. Okay, so there's 2. And then, oh, look at that. Oh, well, they're sitting on the front of it. What great, great images. I love them. So cool. I like him in the back there too, but I don't want to cut his arm off, so we'll put it here like this. So we've been getting all these grackles lately, these grackle birds. And I swear, man, there's, well, I guess you wouldn't call them a swarm. I guess you would properly call them a flock. But they're nuts. There's so many of them. There had to be, every time I see them, there has to be maybe like close to 100, if not more than that. Just everywhere, in all the yards and in the trees, and making such a racket, like really loud. And they're kind of not afraid of people. They kind of just hang out, you know. And so I've been sitting outside watching the grackles. I guess our poor farmers have been having a rough go of it lately with them. They eat everything, I guess. So they'll like destroy an entire crop easy. Okay, this needs cut down a hair. Let's see how that looks on our cover of our notebook. Yeah, it looks good to me. I think that looks great. That's great. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Okay, and here's this one. How does that look on this cover? We might need to trim a little bit off the bottom. All right. Yeah, that looks good. Awesome. Now just one more. Was it this? This was not the one I was going to use. Oh my goodness. That must have been this one. This other big one. Where'd it go? Not that big one. This big one. This is the one. This was the first one that I marked. Yes, I remember. It's all coming back to me now. I'm going to cut off the word, this text, because it's cool. And I may use it as like a pocket or something. Isn't that cool? All information about the Southland steamer. I don't know. I think that's cool. Actually, you know what I might do? Is on the inside of the notebook, well, we'll see how long it is. It's pretty long, isn't it? I don't know if it would fit on a folded page. Where did my mark go? You know, I put in my marks strong enough you'd think that I would be able to see them. Okay, here we go. Our last piece cut. Good deal. So here we go. Yes, looks great. I think they look great. We can just glue them on. I'm going to use my Cosmic Shimmer if it wants to work today. Oh, look at that. It does want to work today. Yesterday it didn't want to work. It was like all mad at me. So I hope everyone's been having a wonderful weekend so far. I know weather's been crazy in a few places, and hopefully things will start calming down now that winter is approaching. Okay. Ta-da! Our first cover. Here's our second one. Yeah, I need to get a lot better about my glue and putting my caps on. I'm pretty bad about that. Ah! It's flying! I gotta go buy cardstock this weekend. Cardstock and gray ink. I was watching the live this morning. For the September daily over at Miss Paintalot's channel, and she was using gray ink, and I thought, the way she used it was so amazing. And I thought, why have I not thought of this? So I'm gonna go buy some, and then when I stamp images and color them in and stuff, that won't be, you don't get those stark black lines, you know. And I thought, that's so genius. Okay, there we go. We've got our 3 covers to our notebook. To our notebooks. Easy peasy. No problem. Super easy, actually. Let's grab our papers. So I made all this paper. This is all just regular blank coffee dyed. And I was thinking, I wonder how 4 pages would do folded in half. And if that would be too many, I might go with 3. Because I don't want it too bulky, you know. I don't want it too bulky. I don't ever mind a little bit of bulk in a journal, because I make my covers afterwards anyway, so that way they can kind of, they can be as thick as they want to be. But I'm going to fold them all in the same way, with the darker side up. So let's see how thick 4 is, and I might reduce it down to 3. I think 4 is fine. Let's see. Oh yes, 4 is, look at that. That's fine. That's 4 pages folded in half. That's great. All right, let's mark where we want to cut. We want to cut it smaller than our cover. So from there to there. Okay, and I'm not going to stitch in like every single, that's ridiculous. I'll do the other 2 off camera. But for now, I'll do this one. Finish this one up. I suppose I could just cut it with it folded. My guillotine can take it, and then my pages will also be even. There we go. Throw our scrap in the giant overflowing scrap box that I need to deal with. Maybe I'll make a scrap journal soon. I gotta use my scraps. Getting to be ridiculous. Okay, so there's our pages for our notebook. Dum-da-dum, couldn't be easier. And I'm gonna, so I pulled these. These are coffee dyed, I don't know, just decorative kind of papers. And I thought they looked kind of old school, right? Like they look kind of, here, these two match. Right, we could use them as like end papers for, oh look at that, they're perfect size. I just have to trim off from here. And then, yeah, and we'll be good. We can just glue those on there. Where did, oh, here's my handy little cutter. I don't need that giant thing for this little cut. Maybe while I'm out, I'll also look and see if they have restocked blades for that. Yeah, let's just glue this on here. I'm not going to ink it. I'm going to leave it raw. We're going to leave these raw because I'm using craft and coffee dyed papers, and I think it'll look good. I think so. I feel like not everything has to be inked. You know, sometimes I like to ink heavy. Sometimes I like to ink light. Sometimes I like to not ink at all. Is this directional? I don't know. We're going to leave it like this. Because it looks like the leaves are facing like upward like that. And so that's fine. That is so crooked. I can't even begin. Can't even begin, you guys. Did I cut it crooked? Probably, that cutter. No, it's fine. I just put it on wrong. Okay. And this way. Dun, dun. Okay. Now we're trying to kind of even it. Ah! Okay. Try to kind of even it up with the other one if we can. It's fine. That looks good. I like it. We'll stitch around it definitely. We'll stitch around our cover and our... Should we leave the back blank? I think so. Once you open it up, and I mean, it's a little... It looks like wallpaper of a bar, in my opinion, but that's... I don't know. Okay, here we go. Mr. Ted, my sewing machine. You're going to be good to me today. We're not going to do it from the back. We're going to do it from this way, so that it looks nice on the front. Oops. Ta-da! Looks good, looks good. Let's see how it looks on the other side. Looks good. Now we just need to get this And I'll go ahead and do it from this side since we don't have an image on the back. I'll start it down at the bottom corner. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Sewing Machine. Let's trim up our little threads. Okay. Ta-da! Yay! Now we just have to stitch in our pages and we'll be good to go. So let's see, what do we have here? Do I have a good sharp one? This one's good. I'll grab this cotton crochet thread. Which I use quite often. Okay. Come on, don't do that. Don't be like, the hole is too small for the thread. I know you'll fit in there. Come on. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, okay, fine. We'll do it the hard way. Goodness gracious. Okay, there we go. We've got this. We've got, where are my little clips? Okay, so here I have my little clips. My little clips that Jania sent me. And we found out about these from watching Miss P's channel. So, I love them. Look at them. They're great. And they're really strong. I'm really surprised at how strong they are. And then I'm going to catty corner it and clip it here. Fuzz. Okay. So that's where that is. Grab my my pokey tool. Where did my book go? Where doth my book go? I don't know, but I have this one. This one works. So let's see, middle. I kind of want the middle. I'm gonna eyeball it. Put a hole there. And a hole there. And a hole there. There. I think I'm going to tie the string on the outside of the notebook, and that should reduce bulk when closing the notebook, I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. and in and out. Around like this. Oops. Make sure that everything is pretty tight. Right. All right. There we go. I'll tie it one more time, just for good measure. I'm not going to tie a bow in it or anything. I'm going to leave it pretty neutral. I already put that fancy green paper in there. Okay. And we have a notebook. Dum dum dum. Awesome. And so we will take this and I will just press it down so that it closes good. And let's see, how is our belly band coming along? Is it still kind of a little wet? A little bit. It's still a little wet. It's still got a little ways to go. But let's see how it looks with our notebook. Dum dum dum. Ta-da! It is what it is, I guess. Whatever. We'll see. We'll see what, I mean, I'm going to do different with the other. So we'll see what happens with that. Anyway, that was fun. I had fun. We fancied it up and made a notebook, and I'll finish the other 2 notebooks. And so yeah, anyway, hope you guys have a good weekend and the rest of your Saturday. And talk to you later. Bye.